again, and welcome to another Hyperion Morning. Can you hear me out there? My microphone sometimes just doesn't seem like it's working in the morning, but I can see it now. It's working okay. I'm hoping you can hear me. Thank you for being here this morning. Appreciate you being here. It is Tuesday, July 28th, 2026. I hope you had an amazing Monday. I hope it was a great Monday. Even if it wasn't, it's done. I know Monday can be very Monday. It was okay for me, but we're through it. It's Tuesday. Welcome to the rest of the week. It'll be the weekend again before you know it. Good morning, Donna. Good to see you here this morning. Appreciate you being here. Well, I was right on time. It's rare. Very rare for me, but I was right on time this morning. Good morning, Marianne. Good to see you here this morning. Appreciate you being here, and thank you. I'm glad you can hear me, Donna. Glad you're here. Thanks again. Thanks again for joining us. Whether you're watching this live, and it's very early, and I get it, not wanting to get up and watch this thing very early, especially, I don't know why, Donna. I appreciate you, Donna, because I know you're on the West Coast. At least I think you're on the West Coast right now. I know you live on the West Coast. This is a crazy time for you to be up. But anywhere you are, it's still pretty early to be up watching it. So anybody who watches this live, but even if you don't, if you watch this later on during the day, just appreciate you. Thank you so much as we kind of just go along with this journey of positivity, just sharing smiles and just trying to make our way through the week. So what are we talking about on this day? You're home. Good. Okay. Very good. Very good. Again, I don't know what you're doing up, but I appreciate you, Donna. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yeah, what are we talking about on this day? Well, this is a day we kind of like to celebrate a lot here in our household. It is World Conservation Day, which is a very, very important thing, of course, for our planet, trying to promote sustainable practices, making sure our planet is well cared for, because what are we doing without our planet, right? We need to do everything we can to try and keep it as safe as possible, to keep it growing, keep it green, keep it in the best possible state we can. Sometimes those fall through the cracks. And let's be honest, sometimes it's easier not to. But every once in a while, taking those little steps, you don't need to do major things. I mean, major things are great, but just those little things that can kind of help the planet. Today's the day to look and see what you can do to kind of help this planet and help make sure that it thrives as best as possible. We're not great to this planet. Anything we can do, and again, small steps are great things you can do, whatever it might be. We're doing something here recently, just over the last few months, that it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's been kind of enjoyable for us. And it was something that we didn't really expect to get into, but it is something that is good for our planet, because our planet needs more pollinators, more bees, and more butterflies. And yes, we've been raising butterflies, raising monarch butterflies, monarch caterpillars, and then they turn into monarch butterflies. And this is our most recent. This one emerged on Sunday. This is Herc. We named him Herc because he was very, very strong. One of our strongest male butterflies that we've had emerge so far. By the way, you can look at the picture here. If you ever want to know if this is something we've learned, I had no idea going in. If you ever want to know if a monarch butterfly is a male or a female, you see those two dots that are kind of near the bottom center of their wings? That's a male. That's how you know it's a male. Also, the veins tend to be a little thinner. All things we've learned recently, but we've had an enjoyable time, for the most part, of raising these caterpillars into butterflies. And yes, it's been great seeing them fly around more in our area, and they're amazing pollinators. They do help the planet. And yeah, very happy to be doing that as a little bit, just that little piece of something we can do to try and help this planet. How do you raise butterflies, Donna? It's a good question. So we did not expect it to be that we would be doing this. Actually, Michelle went to a local nursery, and we just, actually, I think it came from Epcot, and learning about the butterflies when they have the butterfly tents there for Flower and Garden. And we were just looking to bring more butterflies around. So we were trying to find plants that they enjoy. They eat milkweed, is what they eat. It's a plant called milkweed. And when we brought it home, there just happened to be some caterpillars already. I guess they had laid some eggs. A butterfly had laid some eggs on there. They became caterpillars. They eat the milkweed. And then gradually, eventually, after they eat a lot of milkweed, like they eat a lot, like the hungry caterpillar is no joke. They eat a lot. Then eventually they form into the chrysalis. And then about a week to 8 days later, they emerge as butterflies. So yeah, really, really cool. Check into it. It's great for our planet and kind of fun. So yeah, check into it for sure. Hey there, Laquan. Good morning. Laquan says hello to Donna and Marianne as well. Good to see you this morning. So yeah, that's kind of our one of our little things we've been doing more recently that's been really enjoyable for us. What else are we doing on what are we talking about on this day? Well, today happens to be National Buffalo Soldiers Day. Do you know who the Buffalo Soldiers are? They were the first all black army regiment in this country, formed in 1866, right after the Civil War. And basically, again, all black regiments that went through the West, kind of protecting the pioneers as they were moving west, kind of in those wild, not really known lands. They were there to help protect and make sure that they could set up settlements as moving west. They've been around for many, many decades. They were just an incredible regiment and so helpful and so important for the settlers of the United States for sure. The first actual Buffalo Soldiers Day was indoctrinated. Was formed in 1992. There is a Buffalo Soldier Monument that was erected on that same year in Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. You can visit that today if you happen to be in that general vicinity, or if you're in the Houston vicinity, Houston, Texas. There is actually the Buffalo Soldier Museum there. If you want to learn more about them, of course, you can go online and learn more about them as well. But they were an incredible group of men that have done some spectacular things to help make this country what it is. So yeah, celebrate by learning a little bit more about them on this day. I did for sure. I knew of them, but didn't know much about them, and I've learned more to kind of because of this day, for sure. Well, I don't know if the Buffalo Soldiers would have liked this, but I have a feeling they might have. They might have. Being in the West, riding around, hot, looks like it'd be tough. Well, today is also National Water Park Day. I'm sure the Buffalo Soldiers would have loved a water park. I know I would love to get to a water park, especially today here in Florida, because again, we're pushing into feels like temperatures in over 100 here all across Central Florida, definitely in the parks. So today's a day, great day to visit a water park. Of course, there's great Disney water parks here in Orlando, Typhoon Lagoon, Blizzard Beach. Which is your favorite? I'm a Typhoon Lagoon person. I like them both, but I'm a Typhoon Lagoon person for sure. Also, Universal is a great one too. People, I've never been, but I've heard amazing things about Volcano Bay. People love Volcano Bay as well. But yeah, I'm a Typhoon Lagoon guy. But I'm not a water slide guy. I'll be honest with you. You probably won't see me on many of the water slides at either of these water parks. But you will see me floating around in the lazy river in either of these parks. That's me. That's what I love to do. Just cruising through lazy river 100%. Oh, it's been 104 yesterday in Southern California. Wow. That's cooking out there. Oh, I hope it cools down when I'm out there in a few weeks because that's hot. Although we'll be in the convention center mostly, so probably won't matter much in there. But yeah. Great days to get into the water parks for sure. And by the way, remember right now during the summer, if on your check-in day, if you're staying at a Walt Disney World resort, your check-in day, your arrival day, you can go into the water parks for free. That's all this summer. Either of these parks while they're open. I believe Typhoon Lagoon is closing in September, but all that time while they're open, you can get in for free. And that includes if you do a split stay and you go from one resort and you're checking into another resort, like somewhere in the middle of your stay, that is also a check-in day, and that is also a day where you can get into the water parks. So yeah, definitely take advantage of that, especially as hot as it's been, 100%. Maybe if it's not that bad in your area or you can tolerate it, today's a great day to get out and play some soccer. It is National Soccer Day, football, as we know. And great time after such an amazing World Cup to look into soccer a little bit more, learn a little bit more about it. Maybe get the kids out. Kids love playing soccer. Learn more about it, enjoy it, have some fun with it. 100% great day for that. I'm a huge football slash soccer fan. I love it, and I'm glad. Good day to celebrate that for sure. So yeah, definitely get out and try that today. Or maybe you just stay in and enjoy some milk chocolate. Do you like milk chocolate? I'm okay with it. It's not my favorite form of chocolate. I'm more of a dark chocolate person. But I was a kid, I loved milk chocolate. It's a little sweet for me, but man, it's still very good. I'm probably not turning down somebody that has some milk chocolate, even though I like dark chocolate better. If you love your milk chocolate, today's your day to enjoy. Maybe while you're at the water parks, maybe when you're done playing soccer, whatever, just enjoy a little bit of milk chocolate on this day. Maybe you use it, have a little bit of it for your birthday today. If it is your birthday today on this July 28th, happy birthday to you. Here are some of the phenomenal people you celebrate your birthday with. We'll start with one of the greats, one of the style queens of all time, but she's so much more than that. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis would have been 97 today, born this day in 1929. Unfortunately, we lost her back in 1994, but of course, one of the most famous first ladies from our country of all time. Like I said, also a style icon, but she was so much more than that. I mean, that is kind of what she's known for. But as you know, before she actually met John F. Kennedy, her husband at the time, she was a photographer for the Washington Times Herald. She was a photographer for that. Later on in her life, she became a literary editor. That's what was kind of her career after the passing of John F. Kennedy. And of course, then she married and moved on. But man, what a great life. What a phenomenal person. What a phenomenal human being. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to the great Sally Struthers. She turned 79 today, born this day in 1947. Probably know her best as Gloria Stivic, the daughter of Archie and Edith Bunker in All in the Family. Of course, she was amazing in that show. She had received 4 Golden Globe nominations, 5 Emmy nominations for that role, and she won 2 Emmys for that role. Since then, she's been doing a lot of things for humanitarian purposes, but also has made many appearances in other movies and television shows. She has a recurring role in a show that we really like. We really enjoyed recently. It's called A Man on the Inside, starring Ted Danson. Really fun, great show, and she has a recurring role in that. She's great in it. Yeah, definitely happy birthday to her. Hey, it is National Soccer Day. Happy birthday to somebody who's been in around soccer more recently. Hannah Waddingham, she turns 52, born this day in 1974. Of course, as I mentioned, she now plays Rebecca Welton in Ted Lasso. Yes, the first 3 seasons and now a 4th season of Ted Lasso that's getting set to debut in just over a week's time, which I'm very excited about because Ted Lasso may be my all-time favorite television show. We're rewatching the seasons again right now. I mean, it's only been several, a few couple, 2, 3, 4 years, not even that, I think. It's only been like a couple years since the show went off the air after the first 3 seasons. And we must have rewatched this series like 6 times already because we love it so much and it's great every time we watch it. She's phenomenal in it. She's so amazing as Rebecca in that show, and we couldn't be more excited for season 4. A little trepidatious because the first 3 seasons were so good, but we're very still excited to revisit that world and all those characters for sure. But that's not it for her. Definitely not, even though that's kind of more on our radar now. She's also been in many other television shows and movies. She's been in Game of Thrones. She was in Les Mis, The Fall Guy, which is a funny, silly, kind of ridiculous movie that with Ryan Gosling in it. You might want to check it out. It's kind of ridiculous, but it's fun. Mission Impossible series as well. She's made appearances in that. She's won an Emmy Award for playing Rebecca in Ted Lasso. She's had 2 Golden Globe nominations, 3 Olivier Award nominations. Yes, she is a star of stage and screen. She has an amazing singing voice. She's just fantastic. Love her so much. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very happy birthday to you. Shameless self-promotion time. We did have a new episode drop on Sunday. We talked with a group of people that we met aboard our recent Disney Destiny cruise. They have an amazing YouTube channel. It's Rachel and Alan. from Kraus Mouse Adventures. They're phenomenal people. They have an amazing YouTube channel, as I was just talking about, that they do with their daughters. And it is great because they go through and they discuss things that they do, some of their Disney adventures, and you get different viewpoints, from a mother, a father, and two teenage girls. So you kind of get that viewpoint of what they think about everything. They review things, they experience things. It's really, really a great YouTube channel. Definitely check it out. First, check out our episode and hear them. Then go like and subscribe their YouTube channel, and then like and subscribe if you didn't do that first, our YouTube channel, because yes, the video version of that episode is out for you as of this morning, for you on YouTube. Also for you on Spotify, for those of you who prefer Spotify, so you can see our conversation with them. They're a lot of fun. They're amazing people. There's a lot we found out during this conversation. We seem to have a lot in common. So I'm sure this isn't going to be the last time we'll either have them on the show or definitely be running into them later. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, download, listen to the episode, watch the video version of the episode, and thanks to anybody who ever pays any attention to any of our episodes, the main Hyperion Adventures podcast show or this silly show that I do most mornings. So yeah, really appreciate you. All right, gonna get out of here. Got to give you a show note. Not going to be here the next 2 mornings. We have something coming up here that we need to take care of that is going to have us going very, very early in the morning for the next couple days. However, I will be back with you on Friday to get your weekend started. That's right, with more smiles and with more positivity. And as I like to say, most every day, won't be doing the next couple days, but as many days as I can. Keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles, and definitely keep sharing that positivity. I will be back with you Friday morning, 6:30 a.m. ish, maybe on time again, Donna. We'll see, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody have a magical day. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.